Hello viewers, Super GT here, and as you can see, this is Need for Speed Payback. And in the previous video, I made a video last week, and I tackled the first of 3 of the Castrol Titanium trials. In this one I'm going to go for the other 2, and of course set the best possible time that I can. Here is then time trial, dust off my shoulder. So we're going to take the drift gamble. I have to drift for 306 meters or something. I don't know, get drifty basically. Okay, here we go. Going to try and set a 155 at least. Well, that's my main target. Got to beat Alvarez. Show him who's really the boss of Need for Speed, of course. So driving a Range Rover here. Now there is a massive difference between the cars that you drive in this game, depending on depending on the type of car that it is. So off-road cars will just simply drive quicker off-road. So if you just try and take a Lamborghini off-road, it just won't go very quickly. So you can't just take the fastest car in the game and just expect it to be quick off-road, which is true of real life, I suppose. So I need to try and get this drift target. That's actually really hard. There's not going to be many chances to do that. You need a really long corner. This looks like Grand Theft Auto here. Okay, so they've added some extra sections into the game. Pretty interesting, rather massive jumps as well. And looks like I'm going to slide a little bit wide. Okay, that's not going to help our time. Even Mac there with the big sound effects as we land there. I'm not sure that would have been quite survivable in real life had we really jumped from that high. Go for this interesting looking contraption over the crest of the hill. Reminds me very much of Forza Horizon doing this kind of racing, jumping over all the bumps. And I'm not sure what the time is going to be here, but we're coming up to the finish line. Here it is. It's 156. It's not good enough. I must be quicker. So that's the second of 3 done, but I want to get a quicker time than that. Just look at the speed wall for this event. Let's take a look at the speed wall. Now, once again, DJ Lime seems to be able to pull it out of the bag when it matters. He's got top time once again, 150.1. So I failed in the first video to beat him. So the pressure's on this time to make sure I try and overcome his time there, 150.1. I think I lost about 10 years worth of time though by drifting slightly wide on all those jumps. And I wasn't quite concentrating on exactly where I was going. So there's definitely potential to go a lot quicker on this run. Okay, well that was a fail, let's restart that. Okay then, let's try and go around this time without crashing into some lampposts, doesn't normally help. Okay, so 154, but still a couple of seconds off of DJ Lime. Honestly, how he's doing it, I really don't know. Okay, final attempt. Let's try to get at least somewhat closer to DJ Lime's time. So I think there's more time to be gained on these jumps. So I mean, this one you can't quite skip it, but there was a method I was using on Forza Horizon where you can just do this, just cut along the side of the checkpoint, and then you don't have to go over the jump. And you lose a little bit of time in the air by having to jump. So I suppose in these events you kind of have to work out what works, what doesn't. And I could skip this one. I'll just go to the side of it. If I can just, there we go. And boost straight towards the finish line, here we go. 152, still 2 seconds to save, but I'm going to leave that one there and just concede that DJ Lime is the superior driver. Okay, we have arrived at the scene of the final of the 3 Castrol Titanium trials. Let's give it a go. Okay, so they are requesting that we use this, the Ford Mustang. This is the exact car they used in the Titanium Gamer video with Theo. Good old Theo drove this car and probably didn't drive into a tree quite like that. In fact, I think he was in the middle of the desert. I don't think there were many trees for him to crash into. Fortunately for him, but I'm just kidding. But it's actually really dark here, I can't really see much at all. And it's interestingly a mostly off-road circuit, as I almost fall off that cliff. Doesn't help when you fall off a cliff halfway through a time trial. A bit wide. So I'm already seeing places where I can gain time for the next run. So it's really not the easiest circuit or track to get right. Kind of picking my way through trees. Not the easiest of tasks. But the car is helping me to get it done. Actually fairly responsive actually, the F4 GT here. Okay, up into a tight hairpin. Get on those brakes. Slows down so quickly. Didn't quite drift as much as I would have liked. But we are away from the corner. This is the dangerous area. Top of the cliff once again. Hint of a wall ride. Okay, how long is left? Can we just collect? Yep, we collected that chip. And we're going to crash. That's not going to help our time. Not going to do us any good. But not long left. 700 yards, 600 yards to the end. Can we collect another chip? Yes, we can. So we just grazed off that brick wall on the exit. Or stone wall. Okay, here we go then. This is the finish. That's not an easy run, but we did get there in the end. I beat my target time, 2:41, with the 2:30. And we have won the Castrol EDGE series. Good stuff. Okay, let's have a look at the speed wall. Yep, DJ Lime 20 seconds ahead. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. But I think we might have to say that DJ Lime is the better driver on Need for Speed. Okay, here we go then. My last attempt. The pressure is on to beat DJ Lime and to prove that I'm not a total failure on this game. Although to be fair, I'm second on most of the leaderboards, it's just DJ Lime's always off the top. And of course we must compare myself to Arava when he releases his video. Can I beat Arava? I did so on the second channel. I don't know what time we got on the first one, as I'm going to smash into that rock. Obviously not good for my chances of beating DJ Lime. Saved a bit of time there as I went the long way around the first time. Okay, here it is, the finish line. How much closer am I going to be? About 8 seconds, but still quite a long way off. I think we can concede then that DJ Lime is superior to me on this game. But that brings a close to the video. I do hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Of course, do check out the Castrol Titanium Gamer video, which is on the Castrol USA YouTube channel. Both are linked in the description below. I do hope you enjoyed this challenge. Let me know your times on this. You're probably better than I am, probably a bit faster. But DJ Lime's the one to beat quite clearly. Now, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as always, guys. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.